Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Fusion Generator website, where this time around, we're sticking to the theme with 10 minutes of hitting this beautiful random button and getting creatures like Ditbird that's on my screen that I have to try and stare at and do an intro with without laughing, which goes, pretty badly most of the time. And then we'll have 5 minutes of what you guys said in the comments and all of that good stuff. So, to start things off with, Ditbird is absolutely beautiful to me because, for anyone that doesn't know, Delibird is a beautiful Pokemon, okay? Everyone knows that, I'm perfectly sure. And Ditto is not. So putting the two together, we have all of the good attributes of Delibird with, like, the best part of Ditto, which is its derpy face. So I actually quite like this. Its colour scheme is terrible, but I quite like that. If we swap it around, though, yeah, more like Delito. I think this is Delito, that's how it's pronounced. We should delete this, okay? Sound good? Sounds good, let's move on. Murfetched. Why? That's all I've got to say. Boom. Case closed. Why? What? Oh god, it's only when you see it in a different colour you realise how weird Farfetched's head looks. Like, what? What is going on there? Are they feathers coming out of its head, or is that bone? Is that where its brain is? I don't know. I don't want to find out. It's probably feathers, but let's not talk about that. And then we have Farcrow. Honestly, the name I quite like, but sadly this isn't about the name. It's about the creature that comes out from beneath. And, yeah, we've seen enough of that. Exbadon. Oh no, it was. These two are both pretty big creatures, so I feel like the size kinda matters in Pokemon, because if the two Pokemon are a similar size, it makes their faces kind of fit together better. Like, I feel like that face just kinda works. Also, I do quite like this yellow on Rhydon's stomach. Like, I'm taking this one weirdly seriously for the stupid face that it has, but like, I really like the color scheme. If this was Rhydon's default color scheme, and they just had a standard Rhydon face, honestly, I'm all for it. I actually really like that. Unironically. Which you will not hear very often. And then we have Rhino. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why did these fit together so well? Why is it so terrifying? Why? The one thing no one ever needed out of Rhydon was a bigger drilling horn. That's the one thing that no one ever needed. I didn't want it. I didn't ask for it. Can we get it out? Yes, we can. Random. Kabutoff. Oh, that's... Oh, it's... I mean, its eyes are kind of a little bit like a heart shape, if you look at it. And Wigglytuff's a pretty happy Pokemon, right? That's still friendly, I think it passes. We'll ignore the really creepy sideways face on it that makes it look like a ghost type. This is definitely a ghost type. We can actually have some fun guessing some of the types of these Pokemon. That sounds fun, I'm doing that. This is just a ghost fairy, I guess? Because it has elements of cuteness, like the turd on its head. Wait. I messed that up pretty badly. like the tuft on its head. That's what I meant to say, but turd still works, Turd still definitely works. I've said enough, let's move on. And Wiggly Booto. Wiggly Booto. Oh no. That name, Wiggly Butto. That's beautiful. That's actually beautiful. I want to see it wiggle its butt. That's what this Pokemon is known for, wiggling its butt incredibly well, especially to Shakira, but we don't talk about that, okay? Let's move on. Oh, Jesus. Torleaf, what is that color scheme? What is that head? No, I'm not a fan. I want to see the other way around, maybe. Nope is, right? I'm not kidding when I say this. It's genuinely just a shiny Tauros. That's all it is. It is a shiny Tauros. If you look up a shiny Tauros, that's exactly what it looks like. That's what I remember from shiny Tauros. So, yep, it's the same. I don't see anything different. Skitdash. Oh, its face is absolutely horrible, but I like the pink. I like the pink horse. Not gonna lie, those colors work really nicely together. Obviously, like, Rapidash's color scheme is better, because it's actual fire, but I like that. This could be like a fairy fire type. I like that. I like this fairy fire type. Skitty's face, though, does not fit, so if we swap it the other way around, I'm not expecting good things. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like its name's a mixture of rape and kitty, and I don't like that. That's a bad thing. Let's not have that as a name. Let's move on. Slowbird, yes, more Delibirds. This is all I wanted. I just want to mix everything with Delibird. Is that wrong? Is that wrong of me? Maybe. But this works. The color scheme, you know, no, it doesn't work. But the other way around is going to be horrible. It's the Deli King. Oh my god, it's the Deli King. Honestly, look at the similarity on that, like, neck fluff. Neck fluff? Why am I so bad with words? You know what I mean. The part around its neck. Why is it working so well? It's actually the opposite, isn't it? It is, where the white and red are just swapped around. That's really cool. I like that. Because it doesn't look too different from the original design. I actually quite like that a lot. Okay, right. Speargar, on the other hand, you know what? Nothing should be mixed with Spearow. I don't think anything should be mixed with Spearow. You've got rid of Gligar's tongue, and, you know, that's probably my favourite part about this design up here, is Gligar's tongue sticking out, so let's just swap that round. Yep, yep. Okay, that Pokemon is dying. That Pokemon is on its deathbed with that colour scheme. Is this what happens in a Gligar's, like, or Spearow's final moments before it turns into a Ghastly? I think this is what happens when a Pokemon turns into a Ghastly. Like, its soul is just removed and gets ripped out of its face, and it starts sticking its tongue out as a Ghastly would. That's weird. Let's move on. Dodra. Oh, no. Oh, no. Octillery, please go away. Oh, no. That is a face. I don't like it. I do not like it. I'm very afraid of swapping it around as well, because Octillery's face isn't exactly pretty, and it's going to be in between two Dodrio faces, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure I took the middle one. I'm scared. Yeah, that's derpy. That's really derpy. I've just realized without the middle Dodrio, how derpy Dodrio looks with its other two faces. This one is just super confused about life as a whole. You know, he has no idea what's going on. He thinks that cheese is a planet. Like, he has no idea. This one is just super scared of everything. He's completely terrified of everything that moves. And then, you know, Octillery is just a boss. I think that's all that needs to be said. He controls the other two. He is the master. Octillery is the master race. Right. Swamras? Oh my god, that's beautiful. Oh my god, that's actually kind of beautiful. Like, Swampert face is derpy, but that's why I like it. Also, this shell looks really nice, to be honest. And the color scheme is nice. I prefer this blue to this, like, almost yellowy peachy color. I prefer this blue. I think I prefer this to Lapras. Is that weird? That's a little bit weird. I feel like that's a little bit weird. I want to see what Swampert's color scheme looks like, though. Lapras, you know what? It's not as impressive as I was expecting. Honestly, it looks more like fused with Nidoqueen than Lapras, not gonna lie. Or Nidoqueen. Pretty sure I said Nidoking. Pretty sure I mixed the two. I don't know what I said. Either way. That looks like a Nidoqueen's face. Right? Do Nidoqueen and Lapras just have really similar faces and I've never realized until now? I think they do. Well, I learned something today. Let's continue. Hitmonpearl. Oh. Oh. I don't know. I like the shell color. I'm really struggling to think of things I like, okay? I like the shell color. There we go. What happened? We were on a really good roll of, like, some pretty cool Pokemon for this episode, and then Hitmonpearl. Yeah. Okay. Swap that around. Give me Clamchan. Oh no. The weeb in me absolutely loves this Pokemon. Every other part of me is like, please kill it with fire. But I think the weeb part of me is winning out because I actually kind of like it. Clamchan. That's beautiful. Oh, that is actually beautiful. I don't even know what to say to continue on that. Okay, let's move to some actual fusions. First up, let's go ahead. Let's get some Delcatty in here. I'm excited to see some Delcatty. Where is Delcatty in the Pokedex? Who looks for Delcatty in their day? Delchan. I don't like things ending in Chan, I've just realized. And Flareon. Oh, that's actually pretty cute. It's because they're both, like, quadrupedal. They're both cat-like Pokemon. That actually works really nicely. I like the purple right here. The purple on the Flareon is super nice. I like that a lot. I think I'd prefer it if the Flareon still had its original, like, orange-red body. I feel like that could look really powerful. But that is a really nice fusion. I like that a lot. Okay, I'm impressed. If we swap it around, is it going to look like... I think it'd still be okay. And again, it looks... Okay, so it has, like, something wrong with its face. We know that. I can't tell what, but something doesn't sit right. I think it's because the face is looking just more to the left than it should be, and it just looks like... I think it's my OCD that's making me flip out at this. Because its ears just look wrong, and it just looks wrong. I don't like that, but Delcatty and Flareon looked really nice. Clefable and Snubble. I am terrified when you mention Clefable. I don't like what I see. I don't think I'm gonna like this, am I? Oh no. I mean, again, the color scheme works really well. But honestly, it looks like some of my old high school teachers, if I'm perfectly honest. So... it's terrifying to me. That face is a really derpy, childlike face, and sadly, I did have a teacher that this Pokemon reminds me of. And then we have... oh no. Oh no. Snubfable. Snubfable, you are terrifying me. Snubfable. This is everything I wanted to see when I woke up this morning. This is what I wanted. You know, you did good. All the things that I could have seen in my day, all the happy things that could have made me a really happy person, all the good things that could have made me think the world's a nice place. You showed me this. And ruined all of that, and I love it. Okay, good job. And then we have Chansey and Voltorb. A lot of Gen 1 fusions recommended. I like to see some newer generations, like some of the Gen 3 Pokemon, like Delcatty. I quite like that. With Voltorb. Anything mixed with Voltorb or Electrode, it's not going to be good. Yeah. 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 Yeah, no. No. No, I've seen enough. And then Volsey. I mean... It's like a really perfectly round Execute egg. Why am I making these comparisons? No one cares about these comparisons. But I do want to see what Mr. Mime and Voltorb look like. I feel like, yeah, it's Mr. Torb. Yeah, you know what? I take it back. Yeah, I take it back. Let's not do that. Let's go and just like... Oh, I do want to check one thing, because I was on 4chan last night. Nothing good comes from this, by the way. And they were going through Pokemon theories, and it was the Pokemon theory that Gengar is, or well, Glalie is a Gengar that was frozen. So I want to mix Glalie and Gengar and see how similar these look. Maybe this way around? Okay, Gen Lee looks absolutely terrifying. Really does. A lot of features are the same between the two, like mainly the spiky ears, the same eyes, and, you know, the teeth are kind of similar. So there's like a theory for it. There's also like some Pokedex descriptions that make them seem kind of similar, because they're both closely related to death in a way. It's kind of weird, but you know what? Looking at this has not made me feel convinced. I will tell you that right now. This has not made me feel convinced that these are similar at all. But I guess we could also look at Clefable and Gengar while we're on like the whole Pokemon theory thing. These two are really similar though. These two fit way too well together. I do think that, you know, Gengar is Clefable's shadow. I really do think that they are closely related like that. I don't know if it's 100% true, because, like, the faces are very, very different, but the faces don't matter in a shadow. It's mainly the body type. The only thing that throws that theory off is basically the tuft and the spikes, but I mean, it still has spikes, they've just been moved. I don't know. I guess the tail also kind of proves it, but Gengar does still have a tail. There's a lot going in that theory's favor. I kind of like it. We're going to go with one more fusion to round this off, and it's going to be something great. It's going to be something amazing. I just don't know what it is yet. Yeah, I think that does it. I think I terrified myself. I think it's time to stop looking for things and just accept that this is the worst thing I can make for this episode. I'm terrified. I just thought, you know, Azurill's a kind of cutesy Pokemon. What about if I put it with something that's just fat and ugly? And you know what? I've seen enough. I think this is where we round off this episode. If you guys have enjoyed this Pokemon Fusion Generator session, leave a like down below. Leave any Pokemon Fusions that you have in the comments. The newer the generation, the better. I would love to see some Gen 2 and Gen 3 Pokemon Fusions, because obviously they won't have been done before, and that's what I like. So, if you guys have enjoyed this video, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!